All right, let's talk about something special. You know, every now and then, a board game comes along that doesn't just try to simulate an experience, it absolutely nails its very soul. Today, we're popping the hood on a game that has taken the tabletop world by storm, a game that somehow manages to bottle the smell of burning rubber, the roar of a 1960s engine, and the pure adrenaline of a high-speed race.
So, that brings up the big question, right? How on earth do you translate the split-second decisions and that raw, visceral thrill of motorsport into just cardboard and cards? How do you make someone sitting at a table feel like they're actually behind the wheel fighting for every inch on that final lap?
Well, the answer is heat pedal to the metal. Set in the absolute golden age of Grand Prix racing, this game just pulls you right in with its incredible, dusty, sun-bleached artwork. Seriously, it's more than just a game. It feels like a time machine that puts you right there on the starting grid.
And look, the hype is absolutely real. This isn't just some niche title. It's widely considered to be the pinnacle of racing games. This quote from a player pretty much nails the consensus. If you want a game that feels like a race, this is the one, period.
So, what's the secret sauce? What's the engine driving this incredible experience? Well, it all comes down to a brilliantly simple and super intuitive system called hand management. So let's take a closer look at what makes this thing run.
The core idea is just so easy to grasp. The cards in your hand, they're numbered 1 through 4, and they literally represent your speed. You are holding your car's potential velocity right there in your hands, deciding exactly how hard you want to press that gas pedal.
In a turn? Oh man, it's lightning fast. First, you pick your gear. This is key, because it tells you how many speed cards you get to play. 1 card in first, 2 in second, you get the idea. Then, you play those cards, add them up, and zoom your car that exact number of spaces. It's that simple. There's no downtime, just pure, fast-paced action, keeping everyone at the edge of their seat.
But here's the twist. It's not just about going fast. It's about managing the strain on your engine. And that brings us to the game's central mechanic and, well, its namesake. Heat.
This is all managed through these little orange heat cards. See, whenever you push your engine, maybe you boost, or you take a corner way too fast, you gain these. They go into your discard pile, and eventually they get shuffled right back into your deck, ending up in your hand. And the problem? They're totally useless for movement. They just clog up your hand like junk mail for your engine.
So this creates the fundamental trade-off of the entire game. On one hand, you can push your car to its absolute limit, taking on heat to get ahead. Or you can play it cool, shift down into lower gears, and use the cooldown action to get rid of those useless heat cards, basically cleaning out your engine for a big push later.
And this right here shows you everything you need to know. On the left, you've got this perfect hand, full of high-speed cards, ready to just rocket down a straightaway. But on the right, that's an overheated engine. It's just clogged with useless orange heat cards. That driver? Yeah, they're stuck in the slow lane for sure. And that's really the bottom line. Every single turn, you're faced with this dilemma. Do you floor it, burn that heat, and risk spinning out on the next corner? Or do you ease off the gas, manage your engine, and set yourself up for a better move later on? This constant risk versus reward tension, that's the heart and soul of Heat.
Now, once you've got the hang of managing your speed and your heat, the game just explodes with possibilities. We're talking about the advanced modules, and this is how you go from being just a driver to a professional racing strategist.
This is where the game truly comes alive, especially for experienced players. The Garage module. Before the race even starts, you get to draft these unique upgrade cards. Suddenly, it's not just a race anymore. It's a car-building workshop where you customize your engine and build a strategy that fits your exact style.
And these upgrades all come with these awesome trade-offs. For instance, you could grab tires that let you cool a massive 3 heat, which is huge, but they make you worse at cornering. Or you could take wings for a +3 speed boost in some corners, but they cost you 2 extra heat every single time you use them. They're powerful, but they always come at a price, forcing you to make some really tough, strategic choices before you even hit the track. And you don't have to take my word for it. Experienced players totally agree. This quote says it all. Once you and your group know the game, these upgrade modules just transform it. The race gets faster, the decisions get tougher, and the variety is just off the charts. It really elevates Heat from a great racing game to an absolutely unforgettable strategic experience. But it doesn't even stop with just customizing your car. Heat offers a whole world of motorsport to dive into. So let's look at how the game makes sure that no 2 races ever feel the same.
For anyone who wants a deeper, more story-driven experience, you've got the championship system. This isn't just a one-off race. We're talking a full season.
You compete over multiple events, you carry points over, you upgrade your car between races. You really feel the highs and lows of being a championship contender.
And this mode is just loaded with cool stuff. Each race has unique events and can have unpredictable weather that totally changes the track. You'll draft new upgrades to adapt your strategy, and you can even earn these powerful one-time use sponsorship cards for that extra boost right when you need it most. It's basically a full campaign in a box.
And the world just keeps growing. The Heavy Rain expansion adds even more variety, introducing 2 brand new tracks. You'll have to deal with the treacherous, rain-slicked Grand Prix of Japan with massive puddles and the super technical Mexico circuit with all its demanding chicanes. It just ensures the challenge is always fresh.
So, as we head into the final lap of this breakdown, let's bring it all home. What is it that makes Heat Pedal to the Metal a modern classic, and honestly a must-have for any board game?
Well, here are the key takeaways. It's incredibly simple to learn, but the strategic depth, especially with all the advanced stuff, is immense. The theme isn't just painted on, it's woven into every single rule. The gameplay is fast, it's dynamic, and it keeps everyone hooked from the green flag to the checkered flag. And with all the tracks, modules, and expansions, the replayability is practically endless.
Ultimately, if you take one thing away from all this, it should be this. Heat is not a game about mindlessly playing your highest card. It's a game of timing, of managing your engine, and of knowing that one perfect moment to push your luck and put the pedal to the metal.
And that leaves us with one last thought. The game is on the table, the engines are roaring, and the green flag is about to drop. So what kind of driver are you going to be? The cool, calculating strategist who manages their engine to perfection, or the reckless, thrill-seeking driver who risks it all for a shot at glory? The choice is yours.